Hello everybody and welcome back to my Minecraft survival series. We are here next to the observation deck thing I built in the last episode. And you'll notice I've made some changes to it. So I've added these spruce beams to add a little more, texture to the walls. And these spruce fences. There's only a few because I didn't have a lot, but I think it looks a little bit better. Still might add more. So that's that. Oh, and I also added a little guardrail to the top, and some holes so that you can jump into the water at the bottom. If we look up there, now I can just jump into the water and get down pretty easily. And I added a guardrail so that we can't fall off the top. In this episode, we are going to be building a sugarcane farm. So I've got some materials ready here. I've got chests, pistons, observer blocks, daylight sensors, redstone, sugar canes, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to get enough sugarcane to make some paper and use that for villager trading. So I think the first thing we're going to do is clear out the space for the minecart track. Now, I just released a tutorial recently on my channel for an automatic sugarcane farm that uses observer blocks, and that is the one that we are going to be building. So we're going to be building one 20 blocks long. I'm going to clear out a little more room here. Okay. And let me see. I guess the track can go right here. So that's where our minecarts will go, and I don't actually have any rails on me at the moment. So I'm gonna put the crafting table down and we can make some. I'm only going to need like 2 powered rails. We'll make some sticks, and I can't remember the exact recipe. This is one that I forget a lot. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, I didn't mean to make that many. Oh well. So we'll put some blocks underneath here. Dig this out. So I wonder how many blocks this is across. We've got some wood. So we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, 19, 20. Okay. And then we will put down our rails. You know what? We should not put the sugarcane on sand, because if we need to replace the rails, that's going to fall down and break all the sugarcane and make a mess. So we're going to go ahead and start by placing in all our rails along here. We should also eat something. We're going to go along here. Okay. And then we will need a couple extra blocks. So I think I'm going to rip out part of this little hill here. That should be enough for now. And that's going to be our collection area. And then we're going to place the dirt or the grass where we're going to have the sugarcane on over top of the rails. Okay. And then I think I probably should have made some more glass, but for now we can just use wood. Actually, I might have some in the chest over here. Okay, that should be good for now. So I think we're going to do the base in wood, or I might actually have some stone slabs lying around that we could use. And then we're going to build a glass wall above that. If I have any lying around in here. It does not look like I do. Okay, I've made some more stone slabs, so this is where we're going to put the water. So we're going to make a little border around here, and the water is going to go on these blocks here. So we're just going to go along here with slabs. We're almost done. Okay, and then I have some ice that we can break. There's 1, 2 blocks, and then I have a bucket also that we can use to spread the water around. And we'll just extend that all the way over here. And then the sugarcane will go next to that. Okay, so we can place that down now. And then we're going to need some more blocks behind that. And we should sleep first. So I think we're going to use this blue concrete behind the sugarcane, like so. And then on top of that, we'll just have some pistons. And these will break the sugarcane when it grows. Whoops. Okay, and then we're going to put observer blocks on top of those. And we actually also need to place a row of blocks behind there. So I'm just going to use... Actually, I can't use the slabs. Well, if I put 2 layers, I can. So we'll go like this. Actually, 1 block higher. And these will go behind the pistons. Okay. And then just put in the observers. And then the redstone dust will go behind these. Okay, so the main redstone is now finished. It looks pretty cool, I think. So I have some glass, and we're going to put that in the front here. Actually over the water. Okay, so the glass is now in, and most of the redstone is done. We just need to put in the collection system. So I'm going to get rid of some more of this dirt here, so that we have a little bit more room to work with. That should be fine for now. So the minecarts go underneath here. I'm going to clear off these blocks so we can see underneath here. Okay. And should get a way out. We should make some powered rails too to propel the minecarts. Or the minecart, there'll only be one. Can't remember how to make these either. Okay. So we'll grab some of these. And then we also need a few pieces of cobblestone. 3 should be enough. And we're going to make levers to power the powered rails with out of those. Okay. So we'll have one at the end here. One closer to the middle. And then one over here where we're going to have our collection system. So we're going to need to put in a hopper for this. And that's going to need to go into another chest. So we'll have a chest down underneath here, like this, and then some more slabs here, and our powered rail there. And let's just make sure that this is in the middle. I think I can move it like over here, and that'll be good. Okay, so now we can just power these. We only want to power the back two here, like this, And this is where our collection system is going to be. So we're going to have a comparator, and I still need to get one of those. I think I might have one in my house. Okay, I got another comparator, and we're going to put some more slabs. Actually, we're just going to put the comparator here, I think, and then we'll have that going into another block. If I remember how to do this. Yep. And then where's our crafting table? It's back over here. We also need to make a repeater and a redstone torch. So we'll make some sticks. And then a repeater like this. And I don't really have much inventory room left. We might actually need those slabs in a second. Okay. Whoops. We'll put some there. And then the torch will go here, I think. And we'll have those there, and those on top of the torch. And our repeater there. And that should be our collection system just about finished. Now we just need to put down our hopper mine cart. I also need to eat some fish. Okay. That should be about it. There's our chest. And we'll just put this down. And now if we drop some items onto the track, it should be stopped until it drops them all in the chest. And then it'll get going again. Good, so that works. So now we can just put all our sugar cane in here and it'll get picked up. Or we could have just put it directly in the chest, but that's more fun. And clean up the area a little bit. Stopped for some reason. Oh, I was picking up the sugar cane. I see. And I've got some more chests and hoppers. So we can add a couple more chests to our little collection system here. So underneath here we'll have more hoppers going into more chests. And I need a way out of here. Also. And we will probably clean this up a little bit like we did with the squid farm later on. But for now I just want it to be functional. So I think we'll add like 2 more chests. Like this. And then just some hoppers to move all the items in. And there we go. Sugarcane will begin flowing into these chests, and we need a way to get out of here. Yeah, we'll do a staircase at some point, I think. Just digging this hole deeper for myself. There. So now we have a working sugarcane farm. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's move on to some other stuff. Another thing that I wanted to show you was I added a path over to that little lava lake where we got the obsidian for the nether portal over here in the snowy area. And I'm not going to do much with this probably, but we could just extend that a little and bring it over to where the ice farm is up here. I actually have not used this thing in a while. I haven't needed much ice. I've already got, like, I don't know, a few stacks. Looks like there was some kind of issue over here. It still works fine. Also, I've noticed that in that area where I normally am working on things, just like the last 1 or 2 blocks over here are unloaded. so the ice doesn't freeze until I come over here and wait for it to freeze. Just something I noticed. I was just talking about all this ice that I have. I think I'm going to build something with some of it. Thinking about making like a little mini ice castle. So I have a few stacks of ice here. And I think I'm going to build a castle right around here. So let's make a little base for it. We can go around like this. It won't be too big. We'll extend it along here. I wish I had some packed ice too. It's pretty useful in farms and item transport and stuff, but you need to find an ice spikes biome first. You can see the minecart going along there in the farm. So the perimeter is just about finished. Just need to fill in this side here. And we're also going to leave a spot open for a door. I have got silk touch on this pickaxe though, so we can always add it later. And then I'll go up a few blocks. So like, I think we can only do 2 blocks at a time and still be able to reach. So I'm gonna go around here and fill all this in. Alright, the walls are now in, and I added these little, I don't know what you call them. Then I'm going to add a floor here, 1 block below. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. It's nice because you can see through all the ice. It looks kind of interesting. It doesn't look like something that should be out in a field, like it would melt. So I'm going to put in the floor and also build a staircase made out of ice. Okay, the upper floor is now in. I can't really think of a good way to light this place. I wonder if these middle blocks are dark enough that mobs can spawn. I think they are. I think 7 is too dark, so what I'm going to do is come roughly to the middle here and then just break a block so that some light can spread around, and then I'll have a look. Yeah, it doesn't get below 9, so that's good for now. And then we need a little staircase that goes up to the top. So I'm thinking we'll start it in the middle actually, and then go out to the sides. So it should be good to start it right around here. So go up like this. And maybe it should go like a little slower. We'll go 2 blocks at a time so we can add slabs or something later on if we want to. We'll build it up like this. Also, I'm going to fill in all of this. Even though there's this ice here, I think I'm going to replace this layer here with snow, or eventually packed ice. For now, I'm going to fill in all of this with the dirt over here, so the floor is level, and then this will match up nicely here because we have the wall here 2 blocks away, and then we can just go like this. There's 3 blocks here, but we can make a bit of a landing, and we're getting close to the ceiling now, or the roof. So let's break through here. And should have a couple more here, and then the last blocks will go right there. And then I'm going to put in the other side of the staircase, and that should be about it. I came up with an interesting idea, which is to have the entire floor as ice or slabs, so that no mobs can spawn even if there's not enough light to prevent them from spawning. So I think what I'm going to do is rip out the floor and replace it with ice, and whoops. And I'm also going to put these slabs here on the staircase so we can just walk up. This should probably have been thought out a little bit better, but that'll be okay. I'll just put slabs going up, and then down the other way. I don't know what we'll put in here. There's not a lot of room, but maybe we'll have something up here, like a brewing area for potions. So I'm going to add some there, and that's just about it. And then I'm going to take out this floor and replace it all with ice, and we'll probably add some snow underneath that at some point, or maybe a pit filled with glass or something. Alright, I couldn't quite finish the floor because I ran out of ice, so we're going to have to farm some more. And I realized that this side is off a little bit because what I did is I just moved this over by a block so that I could have an extra block here to put these slabs, and then I'm going to move this all over here, another block so that we can have that there. There we go. So that looks a little bit nicer. We can just come up the staircase. Let's grab that. We can just come up the staircase to whichever side we want. I'm going to clear out a little more room near the top. And yeah, we might put something up here, I'm not sure yet. And because it's all just ice or half slabs, we can fill that in. It's also got a pretty nice view of the surrounding area. And I think that's all we've got time for today. That needs to be filled in too. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.